live on RC12 Sim Racing TV. It's the Insomniacs Series Grand Prix of Sonoma. Welcome everybody to our live feed tonight here on RC12 Sim Racing TV. I'm Brock Caranci along with Pete 21. Nortex Sim Racing is sponsoring this event here for the Insomniacs Series Grand Prix of Sonoma. Their Cup cars are running here tonight at Wine Country. They're just qualifying right now, and they're almost finished. There's a couple of minutes remaining in it. Me and Pete will be up in the booth, and it looks like it's going to be a good race tonight because their chase race is their second round. So a couple of cars can be eliminated tonight. Looks like we got about 14 drivers in the field. Should be a good one, so we're going to send you down and get some bonus qualifying coverage right now. So we'll send you down the track side. All right, we're looking at the 43 of Fred Hensley right now as he's running his qualifying laps, and looks like nobody's posted a time yet. We'll see if Pete can check some of the lap times right now and see if who's posted the fastest lap so far. I'm only showing one lap, no time on my board right now yet, and we'll see who qualifies up front.
Yeah, good evening to all. Like right now, there's no lap posted yet as they're just trying to finish their first lap here. We see Fred like taking a bit of sand along with him there, maybe a little extra ballast for the next corner here. Well, we're gonna get an idea of the times here. Qualifying lap, I'm looking probably at a 1:15 or something like this. There we go. 1:15, 1:17, they're starting to come in.
And here comes Brian Pace to finish his lap off. Let's see what happens with the three of Brian Pace here. So far, looks like the 21 car is up on the pole right now. The 20, and here comes here comes the 3 going over the line now. We'll see what kind of lap time he posts. Looks like Brian Pace is 6th on the chart right there. We'll see if we can't bring up the live timing for you and show you what happened with some of the lap times here in qualifying.
Yeah, so far, yeah, we have both 21s up front here at 1:15.4. They're running almost similar times, those two vehicles. There's a few seconds left.
Yeah, you can
to
see
determine a pole sitter here.
Yeah, Brian Pace pulled it off there. You can see right now what's happening here. The final results up on the screen there. You can see still cars still on the track right well, and some still in the pits, but you can see lap times there. As right now, Floyd Broadley here in the 5 is going to come and make his final lap here and see what Floyd pulls off here. Looks like he gets position 4, so good drawing there for Floyd. And he's going to start, looks like 4th. We'll see if we get those final results back up there, and we'll find out where everybody stands. It's like Pete Ravitch is in there up front. Paul Sanders in the Monster Energy Drink number 21. Chris Milton in the number 71. And Floyd Broadley in the 5.
Yeah, it looks like Rob Partridge squeezed into 3rd place.
Yeah, looks like Partridge got a lap in there. He's squeezed in right now and in the 3rd there. So with a 1:15.8. So it'll bump one of the Milton down and Floyd down to 5th. And you see our top 5 there. Well, qualifying looks like it's over, and they're heading into their happy hour practice. And Pete can give us a rundown on what's happening tonight with tires and what the rules are going to be for tonight's race.
Well, rule number 1 is definitely, as you know, is survival. So there's no need to go all crazy out. You got to finish that race. Okay, like this is round 2 in the chase, so drivers are going to have to be watch what they're doing. No cautions, only local yellows. So if you got to drive your car at 50 miles an hour because you have a flat tire or whatever, it's going to take forever. Tire wise, there's absolutely no limit, and there's actually no advantage to pit 5 times unless you have problems. So guys are going to have to manage their stuff. Fuel wise, it says 20 laps. We have figured out that depending how you drive and if you're early into downshifting or whatever, 15. If you're more mellow, we might go as far as 18 laps, I think. But we will see what drivers can do in that respect, you know. Other than that, it's really going to be a game of survival here. But we got a few really good road course drivers here, so it should be quite a battle up front there. Should be quite interesting there, Ron.
Yeah, we're just got the point standings up on the screen now, and you can see that Kyle Pillman right now, it looks like he's actually in the first race there. He won that race, so he's catapulted himself in the next round of the chase. And you can see the trace drivers there, the end at the 12th position there, Floyd Broadley. Two drivers tonight are going to find themselves out of the chase for the next round as they start the next round next week. And should be good because we're going to see some hard racing tonight at this road course.
Oh yeah, road course is definitely less popular, you know, like for people, you know. But the only way you're going to pick it up is by doing them and practicing them, and it's the only way, you know. Sometimes the fastest lap is not going to give you a win. Here, it's like really you got to finish the race, and usually, as we've seen in the past, guys that might not be so fast at this time, maybe running even just 120s, might end up with a really good finish because some of the guys have wrecked so bad that the car were beyond repair and they were forced to DQ.
Yeah, we're watching some happy hour laps here. We got the 81 of Tony Reiner on the track, and Floyd Broadley as well as on the track taking some laps. Nobody's posted one yet. But it looks like it's kind of dark out there now. The happy hour looks like it was down at the 5 o'clock mark in the afternoon there in California. So it looks like it's a little dark out on the track. Hopefully they'll be getting the 2 o'clock start or the 1:30 start when they hit race time.
I would say so. Yeah, it is definitely supposed to be a 12:30 start. It's probably just one bad cloud going by there. The weather is supposed to be nice. 71 degrees. Track is at 76. You know, although it says the current conditions are sunny, but they're it's a dark sun right now. So I don't know what's going on here. There must be a cloud going by here for now, you know. Our in-race reporter tonight is going to be none other than the 71 Toyota of Chris Melton. So when the race starts there, we'll bring him in the booth. And I guess that will be the only time that we can talk to him because as there will be no other cautions or whatever, we'll just talk to him during the warm-up lap. So we're left roughly between, what is it, about a minute and 30 before the race will start.
Yeah, they're still out on the track right now, and they're turning some laps. There's still about a minute 20, 25 left in there. But so far, I've seen a minute 17 on the fast lap tracker right now, and a minute 18. Looks like Floyd Broadley at a minute 17.0 and a minute 17.8 for Tony Reiner. Dean Gear looks like a minute 18.8. They took a couple of laps each. It looks like Dean Gear's taken 3 so far. He's most on the track here, but we're looking at the 21 right now, the Monster Energy Drink Chevrolet of Paul Sanders, as he's trying to turn a few laps here and warm up. It looks like the track is looks like it's got a lot of grip tonight. I took a few laps this afternoon in the setup, and the setup seems very stable. Some of the guys drivers can use the high gears if they want. If they feel comfortable on lower gears, they can go down to lower gears as well. So, I mean, it's a pretty good neutral setup all the way around. Tires last. They get a little squeamish near the end, but we should see some good racing right away, and hopefully guys will keep their fenders on the car and keep the cars on the track because this is a technical road course.
Oh yeah, Sonoma definitely. But I think you were mentioning Floyd there. That's a driver that has greatly improved on road courses there. You know, might not be the fastest, maybe a second or two slower, but finishes usually all the races. Don't want to jinx him here, but yeah, he's doing really good on the road courses lately. Floyd.
Yeah, we're watching Floyd right now. It looks like they're going to race, and let's see if we can't bring in our in-race reporter, Chris Milton.
All right, so we'll see if we can get any communication established with Chris Melton here.
See when
The
they get on the
71
grid first here.
Toyota there, and we'll see when they get on the grid. and we'll see if we can get in touch with this 71 Toyota here.
Yeah, it looks like he's not on the grid yet, so we'll wait for him to get everything all settled and get on the grid.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can't get our in-race reporter on the channel. Pete's going to try to get a hold of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get the 71 card of Chris Melton. You got a copy? Pete in the booth? Chris Melton, got a copy? Pete in the booth.
Gotcha, loud and clear.
All right, so how do you foresee this race? Is it going to be a race of attrition? I see we got some pretty good road course guys tonight on this track. So what's your plan other than survival?
Well, first, yeah, survival of the first lap is going to be key. And then I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to pace myself and hopefully try a two-stop strategy if I can.
All right, I forgot to mention to everybody that tonight's race, of course, as we can see it on your car, the race at Nortex Sim Racing tonight is sponsored by this revolutionary new product. It comes straight from Sweden. It's known as squeezed bacon. And their line usually is, if it's edible, it's better with squeezed bacon. And as you know, we were selling it on the Nortex website and all those good things, but the demand has been so strong that it is coming in a supermarket near you real soon, because it is the world's perfect food. So tonight, I see you're being sponsored by Squeezed Bacon, right?
Absolutely, and I'd like to thank that Swedish conglomerate for sponsoring my car for this one race.
Yeah, that's it. I see also that you got another decent sponsor that you just landed there in the trucks, which is the pork juice with extra pulp, right?
Oh yeah, everybody's got to try that. You'll love it.
Yeah, I tried it myself, except what happened is I turned green after drinking a glass of it, but it doesn't mean that other people should not try that product, because it's supposed to be high in protein and so forth, right?
Yeah, but when you turn green, then you try a second glass and you're just fine.
All right, but that's good to know, because, I only had one glass and definitely didn't feel so well after it. Well, definitely wish you all, you guys, a good race. Nice to see that new sponsor, Squeezed Bacon, coming in. Like I said, the world's perfect food. So we wish you all a good race there, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks, guys.
All right, here we go. On the pole, number 21. Snap-on machine Chevy of Rogers, and the 21 of Paul Sanders. Here we go, going down the green. The pace car pulls off. We're ready to go. Green here at the
green.
there we go at the Sonoma Grand Prix here, sponsored by the as Pete said, Squeezed Bacon.
Yeah, the world's healthiest food. Side by side into corner number one. The 221s are going.
Yeah, it looks like the 21 of Rochester. He got it there, and there's two 21s there. Yeah, they were going there, and here's Paul Sanders on his heels there, and the 40 of Rob Partridge behind him there, and it looks like the American flag paint job. That's a fitness company sponsored on his car. And we got some action in the back there. Further back, looks like around 7th back. We're going to see if we can see what's happening back here. Rob Cobb machine and Tony Reiner. The 12 of Rob Cobb.
You can see them throwing those cars through the S's like real good. And the three cars seem to run away from the field here, the 221s and the Rob Partridge machine there, the Dodge there, coming to their first lap.
And there's our in-race reporter, Chris Milton. Looks like something happened to Partridge there off the corner there.
Oh yeah, he got loose, yeah.
Let's see if I can't get Partridge's car here. I see that's trying to find.
I just out of the last corner, maybe a bit too much gas or something, and the back end seemed to go out just a tad.
Yeah, it looks like he got it around there. We got a battle here behind him. Looks like the 71 of Milton, our in-race reporter. Oh, somebody
Oh.
behind him there. Looks like Kyle Pillman there in the 37 there.
Almost lost it.
The Blueberry machine there, Blueberry car there of Pillman.
I didn't know they made that cereal anymore. I knew they made, what's it called, Frankenberries and Count Choculates, but Blueberries, I didn't know that still existed. Anyway, we're watching Chris Melton there in 4th place, followed by Kyle Pillman, our points leader. Just throwing their vehicles there in those corners there, keeping a pretty decent control over it.
Yeah, we'll see. Like we're gonna go back to 12th spot now. Brian Kenny's all by himself there. The 24 is kind of held him behind there. I think that's John Vine behind him. But oh, Kenny got a little loose there off number 9, turn number 9.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a couple of laps there to get back into the proper rhythm here.
Well, we're back up front with the leaders right now. It's one of the 21s there. The first one there is Pete Ravitch there, and the Snap-on 21. He got a little loose there when he went up over the crescent and almost got it sideways and got off the track, but he recollects it. Looks like he gets through turn number 5 and turn number 6. And behind him, there's some racing going on too, but the 21s, the double 21s up front right now of Ravitch and Paul Sanders.
Yeah, I'm watching the 6th position car of Rob Cobb there, the number 12. They're a smooth driver, I guess. Is as smooth as his Budweiser, you know, taking, not beating up his car, rolling nicely through the corners there, through the S's there. This is going to be a driver to watch towards the end there, you know. He's going to just run his race at his given pace there. We can accept a good result from that driver, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're all kind of spread out right now, and we'll see if we can't get back to the 5th position car there of Kyle Pillman, as he's still on that Chris Milton machine there, and Rob Partridge just in front of him with the 40. So Pillman's giving it a ride there in the 37. I think he's your points leader right now for your Nortex Insomniacs series, and the points leader right now is running 5th.
Yeah, but he's gonna clear this round anyway, as he won the first race in the chase, so he's the safest of them all right now with his 1 win.
Yeah, we're driving in car now with that 5th place car of Kyle Pillman, and as you can see what happens here. Oh, we got a little loose there. Hit the rumble strip the wrong way through turn number 5.
Yeah, definitely you gotta watch braking here is key, and like letting it roll through the corner there, not gassing it too much, because those cars have a lot of power, you know, and they're gonna play games with you. Especially, I'm gonna say, after 10 laps on those tires, you're gonna have to watch it, because then it's gonna get greasy a bit, I would say.
And just getting through turn number 9, coming into the hairpin of turn 10. See him downshifting in the 2nd gear.
Yeah, nice take up on that corner from Rob Partridge this time there. He didn't get tail happy this one there. It's gonna go. This one's gonna be a real war, you know. But the guys are all in still, you know.
Yeah, we got a battle here between Brian Pace right now and the Chris Jameson machine here. As Pace is trying to get to the inside, as Jameson just taps the wall through that first turn there, the little kink. He's
just coming on top of the hill here, slowly.
Oh.
Yeah, a bit to the grass there. Definitely a nice battle by these two drivers. It seems like slowly, but ever so slowly, Brian Kenny seems to reel them in at about half second a lap now. So I'm sure he's saving his stuff there and trying to go the fuel game, you know.
Yeah, we got the 04 on camera now, Brian Kenny, as he's sitting currently in 11th spot. We are in a timed race now, so you can see it's 0.1 of an hour so far being up on the top there. We used to have our laps up there, but since it's a timed event, we can tell, Pete can tell us actually how much time is going there, but you can see what's happening. And the clock will actually tick up. So we got 0.1 of an hour so far done in this event, and I'm thinking we're looking at our first round of pit stops at about between lap 14 and lap 19.
Yeah, all depends how you come into the corner, how you gas it up, how you downshift it. A lot of guys are gonna want to stay in third, some of them in second, be more aggressive, even first gear in certain corners. So we'll see how that all goes, you know. In the meantime, the fourth and fifth are still the same distance. Two drivers, Pillman, Melton there. Nice battle between those two drivers, and followed by Rob Cobb. Not losing any time though, you know. I mean, they settled down in this time, but there doesn't seem anybody really gaining or losing much time right now.
While they're coming through the S's, you can see them screaming down through the S's right now. You can see the Toyota in front and the Chevy of Pillman there, number 37. As you can see, Cobb in the distance in that Budweiser number 12.
Oh yeah, he's gonna run it ever so smoothly, like that 12 car there, slowly, and save his stuff, save his tires, and I wouldn't be surprised that in a couple of laps we see him right behind these guys, you know. That's for sure. And we're gonna wish also Fred's father there for prompt recovery there, because he's really sick, supposedly a super bad virus. Fred that is now running in 14th place, but hey, you just gotta finish the race. That's how it all starts. So the full throttle machine there. And I'm gonna wish their crew chief a prompt recovery.
Yeah, we also got to bring up the Larry Norman machine there, who's not in it tonight. And Larry's recovering from some surgery as well. So let's see, get well, Larry. You know you're watching tonight, and our thoughts are with you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we spoke with him today. He's doing much better, but still not good enough to race. But for sure, we'll catch up with him pretty soon on the track one of these days there. But for sure, he's watching and he's listening to us. And take good care of yourself, Larry, also. See the Sanders machine catching back up onto the first 21. I'm gonna call it the snap-on machine now from now on, and the Monster Energy machine.
Yeah, he's right on top of him now, and looks like the Monster Energy number 21 of Paul Sanders is ran down that 21 of Ravitch there in the 21. He's right on top now, going through number 2, and looks like we got a battle for first.
Yeah, some of them, one of them seems to be better in one part of the track, the other one in the other part of the track, better corners here. So they're pretty damn even right now, you know.
Yeah, we got a roof camera shot now of Paul Sanders. As you can see the gears, we got some telemetry on it as well. You can get a good idea of what's happening now from the roof camera shot here off the Monster Energy Drink Chevrolet of Paul Sanders. Currently sitting in second spot here, chasing down the leader.
Ooh. What is it, fourth, fifth position, getting ever so closer there. Pillman machine got really loose in the previous corner there, but it's definitely catching up on the Melton squeeze bacon machine here.
Yeah, we may be seeing a pass right now coming up, because he's going to try it in turn 10. I don't think he's going to do it as the 21 goes defensive. The snap-on 21 goes defensive, as Sanders gets a little bit sideways there coming out of 10. Losing a little bit of ground.
Yeah, all it takes is that one little bubble, and then you lose a half a second, you know.
Well, in third place, we got the 40 of Rob Partridge, and he's hanging on after that first little bit of a blunder early on in the run. There, he's hanging on there, and he's got a little bit of a gap between him and the 21s, and you can see the cars behind him just coming over the crescent there, the 71 and the 37. Of Kyle Pillman, so they may be catching up to the 40 of Partridge pretty soon. And we'll see if we can't get you some lap times up on there in the top 5.
Yeah, one definitely it's a good place where the Partridge machine is at now. You know, it's I call it no man's land there. When it's far enough from the back, we see the Fred Hensley machine parked on the side here, but no pressure. You own your own race. Nobody pushing you yet, or catching up to anybody. Just run your laps, you know. Usually it's a lot easier to run on a road course than either running down somebody or being pressured by somebody behind there. So definitely Rob Partridge is doing pretty good, not losing any time.
Yeah, we see Fred there got it going again. I don't know what happened to Fred, but he got something going on there. There's a little damage on the right front as we're taking a look. You can see that right front's damaged a little bit. So he's probably going to be bringing it in pretty soon and get some repairs on that. And here comes the full throttle. Yeah, he's coming in right now. Looks like no, he's not going to make it in there. Looks like he's going to keep around the track. He doesn't have a flat, but that right front is open, so definitely got into something there.
Yeah, so we just about started lap number 9 there, as you can see. Snap-on Monster Energy vehicles are still up front. You know, they're still running each other down as hard as at the beginning. So they're having a nice little battle.
Well, it looks like Fred's got a flat. He may have hit the wall now. Looks like a left front flat. We got a battle here for 13th and 12th here. Tony Reiner in the 81, and the looks like the 24 there of Vine.
Yeah, just coming out of the last corner here, and he seemed to gas. See, better. He got better out of the corner there, John Vine there, because Tony was right behind him there, and better gear. You know, it's like. If you go out too low, it creates spin and your car becomes unstable, and then you lose time and you wear out your tires. So Reiner's gonna have to go again at it.
Yeah, he got a little sideways there. Looks like over the crescent there, and looks like lost a little ground there to Vine.
We see poor Fred there crawling towards the pits there.
Yeah, he's damaged pretty badly. You can see the tires right now. He's just dragging it around right now. Maybe he should have pit that last lap when I thought he was going in, but he decided to stay out. And when he stayed out, he actually didn't even make it towards the start-finish line. As here goes John Vine, just gets by him there, and here comes Tony Ryan.
Yeah, Fred stays out of their way. That was in.
Yeah, you can see that left front is locked up. He's dragging that left front. It's flat.
Yeah. Just finish those S's, then you'll be in the pits there, Fred, and you'll be just fine.
All right, let's see if we can see what's going back up on front here. We got a battle for first place still here. It's heating up again. The 21 of Paul Sanders in second place there. He's right on top of the 21 Snap-on Ravitch we're seeing there, as he's going to try and make a move. I don't know if he's going to get him here, but he might be able to get him through turn number 10 if he can outbrake him. He's coming through 9 now. Goes wide. I don't think he's going to get him there on the outside, but here he goes. He's in the braking zone.
Oh, a bit too deep.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get him there. He had to get to the inside, and
yeah, got a bit hot there.
Yeah, the 21.
And we see the same shot. We see Fred that finally made it back into the pits.
Yeah.
Definitely good battle up front right now.
Yeah, we're sticking with the battle now. It's right up front. It's heating up between the two 21s, and Paul Sanders is giving him a ride. We also have a battle behind for third spot. Looks like Milton's got it into Rob Partridge there. You can see up over the crescent there. So we got some battles going on now, but this is a battle for the lead. Oh, Sanders loses it, and he almost goes off the track, but that's going to cost him there.
Yeah, but it was very, very good recovery on his part, you know.
Yeah, so now we're looking for the battle behind. Here comes Milton. And
good hands there on the parts of Sanders there, because that could have been a huge, huge wreck.
Yeah, we got a battle behind him. Rob Partridge in the 40 and the 71 of Chris Milton, our in-race reporter, for third spot. So this battle's heating up now too, and they're close. I guess close to the pit window now. They've run looks like 11 laps, but they still need to be another 3 or 4 laps before they get into that pit window. As you can see, Partridge go defensive there in turn number 10. And that's the thing, when you go defensive in turn number 10 and keep to the inside, it's hard for that car behind you to try to outbrake you on the outside and try to get a run off turn number 10. It's not going to happen. They got to get to the inside. So you got to get them before the braking zone going in there. If you can't get in there, you don't really want to try to the outside. But here goes a try through turn number 2. He couldn't make it stick.
Something's happening though for the leaders, because it seems like third and fourth are catching up. They had 4.1 seconds not too long ago, and now they're down to like 3 seconds. So 3 and 4 are catching up. I think that the 221s are just wearing out their stuff, running real hard, you know.
Yeah, the best lap so far. You can see our laps there on the top 5, and you can see what's happening.
Well, the 2 leaders are definitely fighting it out here. Great racing.
Yeah, Sanders in the 21, and the other 21 there, the Snap-on Energy number 21. Are they Snap-on
Trying
Tools
on
number
the
21?
outside again.
Yeah, he's not going to get him on the outside. He's going to have to set him up to come under the inside. Yeah, he had some room there. I don't know if he can get up off the corner. He's got the inside now. But no, defensive move there by the 21 in front of him. That keeps the spot. Good move there.
Yeah, with this infighting though, they're going slower and slower because third and fourth place are coming closer and closer, slowly, gradually closing up that gap.
Yeah, we're riding on the third place car's hood right now. Rob Partridge, you got some telemetry on it as well, and you can see them catching him.
Yeah, they're definitely running hard, the two leaders, but I think they're wearing out their stuff at the same time. Oh, nice battle there between. Looked like Melton was going to try Partridge on the outside, but I don't think that was a good idea. He thought twice about it and backed it off.
Yeah, the 71 of Chris Milton there, hounding Rob Partridge in the number 40 for that third spot. Now these are chase drivers, and they don't want to make a mistake and take each other out. So you figure they want to just get their finish. And where they are right now, I think they'd finish. If they did finish at that point, I think they'd carry themselves into the next round.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I think we're seeing pit stops now. Looks like Sanders.
An inside move by Melton on Partridge.
Yep. I think, yep, there he goes. He's on the inside. He takes a spot. I think we're getting our first pit stop. Paul Sanders. Yeah, he's in the pits right now in the Monster Energy drink. As you can see, Sanders going through pit lane. So I think it's a little bit early for Sanders. But looks like he's coming in now, and we'll see. We'll get the timer on Paul Sanders as he heads into pit lane right now.
Oh, Melton and Partridge passing a repaired car of Fred Hensley. The Squeeze Baker machine in second place right now, followed by the Rob Partridge machine in third, and the Booberry machine of Pillman still in fourth. Budweiser, Rob Cobb, fifth place. So they're all running pretty decent laps too.
We got one spinning out, the 91 of Dean Gear, as he goes over the second corner there. He got it turned around, but Dean Gear there, a little bit of a speed wobble, got off the track there and got it sideways. As we've seen that Paul Sanders back up in sixth now after a 14.2 second stop. We had that on camera for you. See Paul Sanders, the second place car came in, and now he's out. He's sixth place right now, so we should be seeing the leaders come in pretty soon too. Now they're in their pit window.
Yeah, I don't think Dean Gear had any damage. You know, he just went for a little ride there, but his car looks okay right now. It's no damage at all there. We'll see if he pits though.
Yeah, but we're looking right now at the second place car of Chris Milton. He caught right up to the 21 of Ravitch in the 21 there.
Yeah, tires. It's always been that thing in racing. Take care of your stuff, you know.
So Milton's is definitely hounding him right now for that first spot.
Yeah.
So Fred Hensley's made 2 pit stops so far, and the only other pit stop I seen was Paul Sanders. And the leader is Ravitz, and he's led, the 21 has led all 15 laps so far this race. And we're 0.3 of an hour into this one here, and we'll see what happens when it plays out in the end there. It could be fuel strategy all the way.
Yeah.
But we're
Let's see what type of lap, it's too early to say what type of lap Sanders was running here on the new tires. But we'll take...
all right, here comes Milton. Milton's coming in. Here comes Partridge. Pit stops coming up. First round. Here comes the second place car of Chris Milton. As we got our camera on our in-race reporter, and we'll see what happens to him when he comes in. Here comes Partridge behind him. I think Kyle Pillman in the 37 might be behind him as well. I don't see the number back there right now on our long shot. But here we go. Pit stops coming up. First round. We'll get a long-angled shot so you can see everybody pitting in pit lane here. And there's Milton in there. Here comes Partridge in his stall. Looks like Kyle Pillman behind him. It's 4 tires and fuel for the 71. Here comes Rob Cobb, the Budweiser Chevrolet in behind him. 71 gets out. Here comes the 40. He's off the jacks. The 37.
Oh, the 04 a bit off the track there, but it's fine.
So he's going to find himself in third spot right now, the 71 of Chris Milton. good stop for Chris Milton there, a 13.2. Floyd Broadley in that Turtle Beach, number 5.
Yeah, he's running decent laps.
Yeah, he's finding himself in 4th spot right now, and I don't think he's made a pit stop yet. Nope, doesn't look like Floyd, so he's going to be coming around pretty soon to make his pit stop.
So it's basically 4 seconds difference with new tires compared to when they pitted. So you lose about 4 seconds on 15 laps. It seems like it seems to be across the board that as a measurement.
Yeah, here comes Kyle Pillman. He's coming in right now. It's coming by the 5 of Floyd Broadley, and so Pillman will take that spot. He's 5th spot right now with that 37. And there's Rob Cobb in the Budweiser King of Beer Chevrolet, sitting back in 7th spot. He's got a lot of room between him. He can just kind of take his time right now and run his laps.
And I see Fred giving a lot of room to all the lead lap cars, letting them go by. Definitely a nice sport move here on his part.
Yeah, we're cycling through the field right now, and you can see 10th spot John Vine. The 11th spot of Dean Gear, 91. Gorilla Custom Energy, Custom Garages, I think it is, or Custom Paints. And you got the Brian Kenny 04, and he's sitting in 12th. And there's our friend there, Fred Hensley. He's sitting in 13th. And it looks like the 81 of Reiner's coming in right now to make his pit stop. And we're back up front here with the... looks like the 21 of Paul Sanders is leading this race right now.
Yeah.
So the pit stop...
2.3 seconds.
Yeah, the pit stop cycled around with those fresh tires. And it looks like... Sanders goes off the track in turn number 9, which is giving Milton a good run down there off turn 9, coming through turn number 10 now. He got right up on him and... looks like Sanders having a problem. Milton underneath him in turn number 10, side by side, going just over the kink through turn number 11. Oh, he cuts in front of him.
Yeah, pressure is on here for the leader spot here, it seems. On top of the hill.
So Paul Sanders still holds on to that spot.
But the war is on.
Yeah, we got a battle behind them too, it looks like, for 3rd and 4th, as we got Pillman and the 40 of Rob Partridge going at it here for 3rd spot, as Pillman looks like he's coming into his own now. It took him a while to get used to the track. He knows the track, but just tried to get... I seen he got in a little bit late today and had to get a few laps on the track. Looks like he's got something going now for Rob Partridge, as he's got into 4th spot, and he's working on Partridge's number 40 for 3rd.
Yeah, usually on those road races, road courses, you see guys like really breaking out of the pack, but we're not seeing this today, you know. When we see a bunch of cars there, they're not that far apart from each other. One bad move, one bad pit stop or whatever could cost you quite a bit here.
All right, we got John Vine in the pit right now making his stop. He's going to take 4 tires and fuel in at number 24. He's off the jacks, and it looks like it's a good stop for John Vine.
Wondering if we missed, or if Brian Kenny did not pit yet, or if he's playing a different strategy game here.
No, it looks like I got on the board right now showing how many pit stops the guys made. It looks like everybody's made one now.
Oh, Brian Kenny just pitting right now. So he did his 20 laps. He did 20 laps on one run, so might be interesting towards the end this strategy here.
Actually, yeah, looks like, was it Kenny? No, it's looks like Fred Hensley's got 2. I show him on 1. Let's see if it says it's his 2nd stop here. Kenny's coming in right now. Let's see if it's his 2nd stop. I think this might be his 2nd stop.
That's early. Lap 20 for 2 stops.
Yeah, because it showed him have 1 stop already. We'll see if that changes there on our feed and see if that's the 2nd stop. But we'll find out. But Brian Kenny coming in right now. We'll see if we go back up front.
He got nailed for a speeding penalty. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. So that's why he went through pits. Here we go. Pass for first place, the 21 of Sanders. And look, everybody's on him now. The 3rd place car of Rob Partridge is in there. Kyle
They all got
Pillman.
out of shape. They all got out of shape.
Yeah.
The three leaders.
Yeah, and we have a new leader right now, number 71, of Chris Milton, our in-race reporter. But the 21, it looks like he's got some damage on the left front. He may have hit something there. Let's see if we can kind of pick up on that damage there.
Look at that. Those four up.
Oh, he goes around.
Into the grass.
Yeah, we're looking at it right now. He's got some damage on the right front. We got a close-up on him for you. You can see that right front. He's losing a lot of spots. That right front's damaged.
I should go pit right now. His car's fast. Pack the repairs and go back out. You know, there's obviously some problem there, but I'm sure it can be fixed.
All right, we're looking at the second place, first place, and third place cars. Rob Partridge on the screen right now in the 40, and they're right together now, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, what a beautiful view here that we have at Sonoma with these three cars hunting each other down there for the #1 spot. And you look at the speed of them coming down. I'm looking at the Pillman machine there. We're talking like 140 miles an hour there just before.
Partridge is going to try to the outside here.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's
the
going to make
outside.
that happen. Here goes
No.
Pillman.
Don't get happy on the gas here, otherwise your back end's going to go. No. Good racing with these three drivers up front. Pretty soon it looks like we will have a fourth driver in the picture. The other 21, the snap-on one, is coming up to that group with the. He went longer, but he has fresher tires, and obviously you see what tires do, you know. So the tires are definitely going to be the key here at this race. See what type of laps. Yeah, Sanders is running a he almost lost it at 122 right now, compared to a leader that's just running a 117. So 5-second difference.
Yeah, they're going to be coming up on traffic now, so we'll see what that plays into effect here for the leaders, as they're going to be coming into some lap cars coming up, and we'll see how.
10th position, Chris Jimison here.
Yeah, Jameson in 10th here, so he's going to probably move out of the way there. Here goes the 71. No, he couldn't get underneath him, so that's going to bring them all close together again.
Oh yeah. Gonna look at a battle royale right now, coming up in the next lap or two.
Now we're riding along with the second place car, Rob Partridge in that Dodge. As you can see, we got some telemetry on. You can see the gears he's going through. The corner's in, and you can see what he's doing. You can see the RPMs.
Oh, Jimison going a bit wild out there, but he doesn't want to go a lap down, and it's his right to fight for not going a lap down. Oh, nice pass on the Melton part. And Kyle Pillman too, so Jimison gave it up there. Let the three leaders go by.
Oh, looks like he got sideways there. We're in car. Here goes Pillman on the outside trying to take advantage of that. And he's going to make it stick and get him. And here comes the 21 as well. Looks like Partridge had a problem there on the corner, and that 40 is going to lose one spot.
Seems they all had a problem on this corner. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if there's oil on the track in that corner or what, because the three first cars there seem to all have a. Seem the cars all got a little bit out of control there for a second.
Oh, we got a good battle here up front. There's four of them, and that Pillman machine number 37 there is slowly hunting down the 71 of Chris Milton, our in-race reporter.
Yep. Partridge holding his own, the other 21. And Sanders is still staying on there with his damage there at 9 seconds behind, but he's figuring he's going to ride this one out until the next pit stop. Mind you, running slower means you're burning less fuel. Yeah, definitely an interesting series, this Insomniacs series with this ASRX Cup car. We're lucky to have like really good drivers here, you know, so as you can see. Oh, we have a DNF, Brian Kenny. We actually 3 DNFs right now. Fred Hensley, suspension problem.
Oh, the tap by the 40 goes around, the tap by the 21 there. And in turn number 10, and the 40 goes around and almost collects the other 21 there. But it looks like the Ravage car got into the 40 there. And we'll see if we can't bring up a replay on that one. Yeah, here we are right now, coming in with a replay. And we'll see if we can't find out what happened here.
Slight touch there.
Let's see what happens here. We'll see if we can catch a slow motion instant replay here as he's coming into the corner right now. And it looks like, well, actually there was room there, and then the door shut on him. So it wasn't really, it was like a defensive move by the 40. It left a little bit too much room, and the 21 couldn't slow down. And around goes the 40. And that's what happens every once in a while when that happens, you know. So now we're back to a live feed with the 40s back in 5th spot, the Rob Partridge machine. But that was it's one of those things where he tried to close the door a little bit too late on the corner when the car was coming behind him, and the car behind him couldn't slow down as much. But you can't leave that gap. It's like the old Ayrton Senna there, the Formula One champion there, late Ayrton Senna. If there's a gap, you got to go for it. So if you open up a gap, you expect the car to get in underneath you. Anyway, we got a battle here for a second spot as that 21 is really hounding up the 37 of Kyle Pillman. And it looks like he may be having that spot very soon. And Pillman's doing all he can to hold off the snap-on Chevrolet of Ravitch there in the 21 behind him.
Yeah, Sanders' machine there.
He almost hit the barriers out of turn number 5. Oh, it's a big battle here between the 21 and the 37 as the 71 is taken off. The Chris Milton machine is taken off as these two guys are battling. Well, it's a good race here up front here with these two cars here, the 21 and the 37.
Yeah, definitely good battle there up front there.
All right, we're going to bring up our current race standings right now so you can get a look at what's happening in the whole field. So you can see we got the running order up there for you. 0.6 of an hour so far, so a little over halfway. And you can see who's leading in our current running orders there. And you can see their best laps and how many times they made pit stops. And you can see who's out of the race, which is, I think there's 2 right now out of the race, or 3. So it's like Brian Pace, Fred Hensley, and Brian Kenny. I don't know what happened to Brian Pace, though.
Yeah, I missed that one. I thought he was still in the race, but I don't know, some kind of tragic breakdown of a sort. I don't know. Fred was definitely a suspension problem, and Brian Kenny, we missed that one also.
Well, Pillman got a little loose there. We were inside his car on that one, and he got a little loose there, and 21 pounced on him right away. And that spot was taken over there by the 21, and now he's going to have to set his sights on the number 71 of Chris Milton. As you can see, Milton coming up on some traffic now. I think that's might be the Tony Reiner machine, number 81. Yep, as Reiner moves out of the way and
gives him a lot of room. Yeah.
Let's see if we can't see a distance shot here. You can see the distance back from the 71 to the 21 and the 37 behind him.
Yeah, report from the pit says that the 04 Brian Kenny suffered a catastrophic engine failure.
Well, that's a shame there because Kenny's out of the race here. As I think he's one of your chase drivers.
Yeah, he should be okay though, I think.
I wasn't sure though if I seen him on there. I thought I seen his name on the list there, but that may hurt him in the overall points and maybe making the next round. But they started with 14 and they're down right now to looks like 11 drivers left in this race, 11 cars.
Seems like the Sanders machine, the 21 Monster Energy, just DNF'd.
Yeah, Paul Sanders out in 6th spot. I don't know what happened to Sanders, but he's parked back in the garage there and So Sanders is definitely out of this one. Don't know what happened to Paul Sanders in the Monster Energy Drink Chevrolet, but he's parked back in the garage there. All that leaves Rob Cobb in 5th right now. And we haven't talked about the Budweiser Chevrolet for a while, so we're back on Rob Cobb. He's just plugging away slowly. And looks like he's catching up to Rob Partridge in the 4th spot.
He's running decent laps, 117s, 118s, so, you know, sure. From beginning to end there, so they're good laps, solid laps, you know, safe laps too, you know, and you don't wear out your tires as much, so, you know, that's a sleeper, that, you know, that's like slowly grinding up towards the front here.
Well, let's take a ride around, lap around the Sonoma here with the 12 Budweiser Chevrolet Rob Cobb. As you can see, he's just going on the start-finish line coming up the hill towards turn 2. He downshifts with the binders on, makes it through this uphill right-hander. Quickly up the gears and hits the brakes, downshifts, actually slows the car down with the gear there, hits up over the crescent. Down towards turn number 5.
Some people go even into 4th gear there, but he stays in 3rd.
Looks like Rob Partridge got sideways there coming in turn number 6. Looks like he's going to take the spot away from him and gets through turn number 6. Partridge backs off. Rob Cobb now takes 4th spot. We're riding along with Rob Cobb as he's negotiating the S's. You definitely don't want to make a mistake through here, because if you make a mistake through here, the gravel trap doesn't seem to stop you too much, and you might hit the barriers. And you don't want to hit those Armco barriers, that's for sure. It'll definitely do some damage to the car.
Coming down here, almost 130. 2nd gear, 1st gear. Nice turn, for sure. And the car doesn't get funny on him there. Just good control of the gas pedal, for sure.
And that was a good lap there for Rob Cobb. And it gave him a position change as well, as he now sitting in 4th spot.
Though we still have 6 cars on the lead lap here.
And we're
Sean
back
Bradley, Rob Partridge, Rob Cobb, Kyle Pillman, the snap-on machine, and the squeeze bacon machine in the lead.
Now we got the top 5 up on the screen for you now. As you can see, our top 5 drivers. We're watching at 21 right now, and he's clicking off the lap times. He's slowly catching up to the 71 of Chris Milton. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this Snap-on Tools number 21 here of average.
Yeah, they're running similar lap times there. They're both into the 117s. I checked the Pillman machine. The last lap was a 119 flat.
He's
Rob
pitting
Cobb,
right now, I think, yeah.
118.8. That was his latest lap. Partridge, 121.5. And the last car on the lead lap, which would be Floyd, he's running respectable 118.2.
I think it may be only right side tires for Pillman. He drops it off to Jackson. Oh, he's taking 2 left side tires. He's lighting it up right now, and kind of almost like he stalled it there at the end there. And Pillman's out. So he's made another pit stop. I think that's it for him. I think they can go to the end from now on, but we'll see what happens here. If they played their cards right, I think they can go, because we're 0.7 out of 1 hour. So
we ran into this issue before with time. Sometimes if the leader passes the start-finish line, let's say with just 5 seconds to go, it forces everybody to go an extra lap. And sometimes the fuel isn't there anymore. So that's can be tricky sometimes. Oh, Pillman into Jimison there. Jimison lost it, and Pillman, I think, is okay though. Yeah.
Now let's see what happened there. Try and get a replay on that one. We got a replay going here. We'll see what happened to Kyle Pillman there. Sorry, I lost my earpiece there, and I couldn't tell what I was doing. I had to get my earpiece back in. Here it comes here as Pillman comes up on the Jamison machine. Actually, Jamison got sideways, that's why, and then Pillman got into him. So looks like Jamison kind of got sideways there, and that's what happened to him.
Pretty soon we're gonna see the
Rob Cobb coming in.
Yeah, we're gonna see the squeeze bacon machine trying to take the Broadley machine, put him a lap down anyway. We'll see if that even happens. We'll see how far the Melton machine can go.
So it looks like everybody's cycling around now through the pit stops. Cobb made his pit stop. He's coming out at 12. Kyle Pillman up. Ooh, almost hit the Armco's there off of turn number 5.
Yeah. They can be tricky, those things, eh?
We're back up front now with Chris Milton, our leader in that 71 squeeze bacon machine. That Toyota Camry there, it looks like they're having a good run tonight here at the Sonoma Grand Prix of for the Nortex Sim Racing League. But looks like those Toyotas are they got the pepper tonight. But that Chevy behind them, I think, is the one I put my money on.
Yeah, he's running definitely good laps for sure, you know. See, Cobb just made it out of the pits there on his new tires. The man on the mission. Like I said, you know, you run consistent laps there, it's going to give you a good finish. No need to go crazy there and just burn up all your stuff. So here we are. Cobb will now be starting, he's on lap 31, will be starting his 32nd lap now. Okay, he's a minute behind, but he's pitted. So we'll see how long it takes the other guys. So we shall see him pretty soon up front, just as I expected.
Well, we're watching the second place car. Here he comes in. Here's the 2 leaders coming in now. The 71's coming in front of him. So this is it. This is the money stop right here. So the 70 run of Chris Milton and the 21 of Roberts is in right now. And we got a wide angle shot. We're going to see what happens here.
Don't go speeding. 45 is the speed limit here in the pits.
Oh yeah, if they get a penalty now, it's over.
They're toast, yeah. Yeah. So Melton for sure, 4 tires.
Yeah, the 21's in now. He's in his stall. Okay, there he is off the jacks. The 71 behind him. He lights him up. Chris Milton's away. Let's see that 21, what kind of stop he gets. He's off the jacks and he's away. 2 good stops there.
So Pillman pitted a bit earlier, so we'll see like if
it'll pay
tires
off.
come into play. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a new leader right now, Kyle Pillman, in that number 37 there. That Blueberry sponsored machine there.
Yep.
Another Chevy, but he's got some damage on the right front of that car. I'm going to get a good shot of that for you. You can get in close and find out. You can see the damage on the right front of that Pillman machine. Doesn't seem to be bothering him, but you can see that right front is caved in a little bit there.
I think that's when they had that encounter there with the Jimison machine. Maybe that's right up here. It's nothing major though. But
yeah, we're hoping that it's nothing major there for him because he's might be. Hopefully, he's not having a tire rub there or something happened to the tire there. But we'll see what happens there. But certainly leading this race right now. So we'll see if he can make the fuel last to the end on this one. But the 71's right behind him with fresh tires. So this is going to be a pass for first place here because you can see the 71 right behind him with Chris Milton. So if Pillman wants to make it to the end with a short stop that he made a little bit earlier there, he's going to have to pay attention to the fuel and hopefully he can get there.
oh, we see Partridge attacking Cobb just before entering the last corner. He's trying him on the inside right now. Is he going to make it? Cobb gives him room, but
yeah, looks like Cobb gave him room.
Yeah, just let him go.
Yeah, it looks like Jimison's coming in to make his pit stop now, and Rob Partridge now takes over the 4th spot again off of Rob Cobb and the number 40 of Rob Partridge. As we can see what it looks like there. It looks like the Snap Fitness 24/7 Dodge Charger of Rob Partridge.
Let's see what lap they're running here. 1:17.2 for Partridge. Last lap. 1:18.5 for Cobb.
Okay, we still got that battle going on up front here. Kyle Pillman and the 71 of Chris Milton. So, oh, he locked it up. Pillman locks it up, And on the inside goes Milton. Oh, they make contact at a turn number 10. Side by side again. Some good racing going on. Was going to be make it. Yeah, he made it stick through the turn 11 there.
Now it's close.
Well,
Oh,
we got the 71 back up front again.
Yeah, you have the replay of that.
Yeah, we're going to see a replay of that. Give me a sec. We'll put that replay up for you. Here we go.
Close call, for sure.
And here comes the replay for you. As you can see them coming in, we're going to slow it down for you. As you can see, he's going to lock up the brakes here. He locks up the brakes right there. And you can see the smoke trailing, and that opens the door for the 71. As the 71 gets in underneath him there, and you can see a little bit of contact right there. You see sparks coming off the car. He tried to make a little crossover after he did that, but didn't pay off. Almost did, but almost is horseshoes and hand grenades.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a close one, close call. This one. Two good drivers though, you know, they know how to manage their vehicles. So you know, it's just another little rub in this case, you know. So we see the melted machine catching up to the John Vine, the 24 here. And John Vine, we haven't spoken much about him. Is a lap down. He's going a bit deep, wanting to let the guys go by.
Yeah, he locked it up to let them go by. He didn't need to give him that much room, but he moved out of the way for him. You don't really want to take yourself out doing that. You just give them enough room to get by single file. You don't need to open it up that badly. You don't want to take yourself off the track, but it was nice of Vine to move out of the way there and let these leaders race.
Ooh. Just saw Partridge driving right through the sand here. Last corner there. Rob Cobb, he's not giving him any room. These two are gonna fight it out to the end, it seems.
Yep. Looks like they're going for that fourth spot. Partridge and Cobb. It looks like Partridge still owns that fourth spot right now, but the 12 Budweiser Chevrolet Rob Cobb, he's right there. He's waiting for them. He's waiting for the mistake. You can just tell he's there, and he's probably got him on the radio as well. He's probably heckling him through the corners to make a mistake.
You can see the 40 there a bit. He's a bit sliding out more in the corners than the 12 does.
All right, here it comes.
But there we go. There we go.
Yeah, turn 5 here. Oh,
no.
Contact.
Yeah. Luckily, it was on a straight line there, because otherwise that would have been a spin out. But the war is on.
Yeah, and Partridge is looks like Partridge is going backwards now. But I think that was the last pit stop they're going to have to make, unless somebody really runs out of fuel, you know, really uses the low gears and whatever. But they're racing hard now, so we'll see what happens here. But I think Partridge is all he's had right now. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back after Rob Cobb. It's just the way he was driving into the corners. It looks like he was sliding. So he's locking him up there. He's sliding it there. You see the smoke.
The car sliding
yeah, so
bit, yeah.
That's. I don't think that'll make it right to the end like that. You might just start to get really squeamish after them tires. But he's giving it a try, and you know, you want the guys to race hard, and they're giving you a show, and that's all you can ask for.
Oh, definitely.
So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with the 21, the snap-on 21 here, but maybe Ravitch there is just kind of saving fuel, because he's not giving he's giving it all right now. I don't see the lap times being really ballistic. So it looks like his last lap.
1:15.4 his last lap. Melton last lap 1:15.8, and Pillman last lap 1:16.2. So there you have it for the first three. Cobb will be watching 1:16.7. Partridge running his latest lap 1:18.4.
Well, right now we're looking at the 21. He's coming right up to turn number 2. There's right on the back of the second place car now, so we might see a pass for second place.
Coming down the hill here.
Yeah, he's right up on top of him now for second spot here. As long as he doesn't lose that car, he should be able to make this car stick into this corner here in turn number 6. He's underneath him now. Oh, he almost made contact. He had to back it off.
Yeah. Good driving on their part, though. No contact, nothing.
Oh, he jumps right over the good turn over the rumble strip there. He didn't lose the car at all. He's right up behind him again.
Difficult pass for sure. If he would have made it there on the inside of that corner.
Yeah, going through turn number 9 now. Oh, Pillman goes off the track.
Both of them almost.
Yeah,
went
he almost lost it, but he opened the door right now for him, so I think he's on the inside now. I think he's got him coming off the corner. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Looks
I don't
that
think
way.
I don't think
He's
he's gonna.
gonna fight him side by side here.
Oh well, he's not gonna get him now because he's on the inside 11. So this is gonna be tough. Let's see what happens. They're squeezing him. I don't know. This is good racing here. Oh, a little tap there. You see some sparks coming off the 37. Look out! Up over the turn number 2 there.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're seeing a good battle for second place.
Yeah.
Some good racing here at the Nortex Sim Racing Insomniacs Series Grand Prix of Sonoma. I'm Rock Rancy along with Pete 21 here in the broadcast booth, and we're seeing a lot of action here at this race tonight.
He's trying him again on the inside of that corner.
Look out, he's going to make contact that time. I think he got into him that time.
Yeah, that's not a good spot there. Definitely an interesting battle between those two drivers here.
Yeah, this is the
Oh.
best battle on the track right now for second place. He's going to have to make it happen soon because we're at 0.9 of an hour. So this race is almost over, and we don't know when it's.
He's trying him on the inside again.
Yeah, I think he's got him this time. He's on the inside going in the braking zone unless he overshoots. And a crossover move for the 37.
Oh, yeah.
And the 37 takes it, but I think he's not going to be able to make it stick through turn 11 here because he's on the outside. So that's what happened to the 21 before.
Good battle here. Good battle.
Yeah, he's going to have him right here through this corner here. He's going to go off the track. I don't think, he wasn't going to get him there. He might be able to get him up here. Nope. And that's what happened. That happened to the 21 on the last lap. He got through there, and he was on the outside going through that turn 11. And then when he got through turn 1.
Yeah, we'll see if that 21 was actually faster there if he can pull a gap.
Oh, he got sideways. He's going to open the door here now. That's got the back tires are going. I think he's going to overshoot.
Yeah.
I think if Pillman lets it, not saying back it off a little bit, but if he slows down those corners and cools the tires off and for a lap there and then gives it that one last lap, he might have it.
He might come back, yeah. Meanwhile, our leader is 6.5 seconds ahead of the rest. So he's just cruising with his squeeze bacon machine.
Yeah, Chris Milton right now he's got nobody hounding him at all. That Toyota Camry is right on the mark tonight in that number 71. So we picked the right guy to have on the in-race reporter. That's for sure. As Milton, he's led 20 so far this race.
Yeah, that early stop I think for Pillman was maybe what sort of did that 37 car in. It was too early to pit, I think, and the tires are, just definitely wearing out. Let's see the lap, for instance, of Floyd Broadley. He's steady as ever. He's just been running 118s all race there, Floyd Broadley. Just watching his laps there. He's a lap down, granted, but solid laps, nevertheless, in the 118s.
So Cobb pulled away from Partridge. I don't think Partridge is there. I think he's way back here. Rob Partridge in 5th. So Cobb pulled away from him in 4th. We got Tony Reiner in the 81 right now in 6th. 7th place is the 5 Turtle Beach Chevy of Floyd Broadley. 8th place, number 91, Dean Gear in the Gorilla Customs machine. It's another Toyota. Then the 9th spot, we got Chris Jemison in the 43. And Johnny Cash on that hood there as he's got on the front of that machine. Then we got John Vine in 10th spot in the number 24. And I think that's it. Well, that's it for the running cars on the track.
Yeah, so a few DNFs here.
So we've seen a real good race so far, but looks like they're all spread out now. And fuel, it's going to be a fuel battle now to the end. We'll see who can make it and who runs out.
Yeah, a race should end up shortly. I would say maybe a couple of laps. Now we'll see what's the story with fuel, because that's always the story. So we'll see, like if everybody had the right thing. We figured out Mike Kenny was able to do a 20-lap thing before his stint, so we'll see.
Maybe Rob Partridge is slowed right down, so I could see he's going really slow here. So maybe he's trying to do that and try to get that thing to the end and get a top 5 out of it.
I'm gonna watch his times here. 118.7 his latest lap there, so he's still running decent laps here.
All right, we're back up front again with our leader, Chris Milton. He's checked out on the field. No problem for the squeeze bacon machine of Chris Milton, and if he's got enough fuel to make it to the end, he looks like he may have this one wrapped up.
Yeah, we should get the white flag pretty soon there.
Yeah, with the timed race, we can't tell at the top there. It says 1.1 of 1 hour, so it's coming pretty soon, and I can't tell right now. So yeah, Pete's going to have to give me an idea of what's going on here with the race control.
Oh, we're going to have to wait when we see the leader passing by. We might get a white flag from what I think it should be now, but then again, don't take my word as the gospel, but I think this should be the last lap coming up here.
Yeah, I don't know. This could be it. Maybe there's one more lap of this. I think this is it. This is the race right here because it's already at 1. So I don't think they're going to get a white flag. This is it. I think he wins the race here. I think Chris Milton's got that there. I think that's the checkered, but we'll find out.
I still think we got to go more than that. Somehow, I figure out maybe.
Well, we'll see if that. Well, if anything, that's.
I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2 laps to go.
Right, they're still racing, so we'll see what happens.
We're close though. We're to the end here. So now it's keep your stuff going there. Keep your vehicle on the track. You know, he's got plenty of time there.
Yeah, that's what happens with the time races. I can't. We don't get the white flag showing up to find out what's going on. So we got to talk to race control for this one.
Yeah, it's being almost an advantage for Dean Gear at this spot at this point to let him go by because if Melton gets the white flag, it'll be one less lap to go for Dean. You know.
Yeah, Dean. You don't want to let him go by, but he's going to let him go anyway.
Nice moves out there.
But if this was the last lap, then at least Dean will take the checkered right there.
Yeah. No, it's we get the white flag first.
All right, we'll see what happens here.
I would say 2 more laps still. You know, I mean, maybe it's me.
No, I think he's done, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, it looks like he's slowing down, so I don't know. We'll find out. They're still racing, so whether it's it or not, maybe you can get Patrick on the line there.
Wow,
looks like they're still going. Looks like they're still going.
I just wanted to just had a quick chat there. That's why I wasn't answering there. I went to a quick chat there with the crew chief of the 71. They're supposed to still have 6 laps of fuel in their car, so we'll see. You know, I mean, 6 laps, I don't think it has that much more time to go. I'll probably see the white flag on this lap, if not the next one.
Well, yeah, if somebody gives you a heads up on the last lap there when he sees it. Actually, the timer will tell when the time stops on their time. Right
on, yeah. But the 71 machine still has 5.5 now, I would figure, of fuel, so they're still good to go.
Yeah, well, it looks like he hit the start-finish line there, so it looks like he may...
That's it, the race is over.
He may have won it there, right there. It's the 71 of Chris Milton, second place, 21 of Ravitch, third place, the 37 of Pillman. Here comes Rob Cobb for fourth, and let's see if he's going to run out of fuel or not. He's going around the final corner. Hopefully he can putt over the line there. Looks like he's got the fuel to do it. So he'll finish fourth.
We're watching Rob Cobb now finishing.
Yeah,
good
now we'll go back here. Here's Partridge coming down.
Partridge being hunted down by
Broadley. Actually, Broadley's. I think Broadley's on laps down.
It's a lap down, yeah.
So here comes
So
Partridge.
they seem to have the fuel.
He's going to let Broadley go by, but it won't make any difference anyway. It's a lapped car. So Broadley will finish. Partridge, and he'll finish. Where's Cobbs into the wall there? That's it. I think we're done. Floyd Broadley in 7th.
Well,
Dean
still Pillman and Gear still on the track here.
Well, Pillman crossed. I think it's Gear. I think Gear is in 8th, but I think that's it. That's the last spot on the track.
Yeah, that's it. It's closing up the race here, 8th place, and so here we have it. Chris Melton, our winner, finishing 2nd, 21 snap-on. Kyle Pillman in 3rd place. Rob Cobb an excellent 4th. Partridge a 5th place. Tony Reiner 6th. Floyd 7th. Dean Gear 8th. 9th place goes to Chris Jimison. 10th to John Vine. The DNFs. Very, very fast car of, we didn't have the chance to know what happened, of Paul Sanders. Brian Kenny, that we found out there was a catastrophic engine failure. Fred Hensley, suspension problem. And Brian Pace, rounding up the field here, didn't catch up what it was, but I suspect probably another engine failure. Anyway, there you have it. Good win by Chris Melton. Might as well bring him into the booth now.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can't catch up to him here and bring him into the booth here for.
You do it with them a bit. I'll just do this the squeeze bacon job.
All right, we got the winner right now. Hopefully, you caught up to him, Chris Melton, and just seeing him do his victory donuts there, and that 71. And Chris, good race. Congratulations. I was talking to you before the race. I said you had a good car, and you should be able to pull it off. And you were complaining that you were 2nd slower than what I ran in practice, but I wasn't in the race, so you were good with it. So tell us how your race went. There was some good racing out there, and take us through what happened.
Well, like I had said to Pete, I had my own strategy. I wasn't trying to race anybody. I was running my own pace. I was trying to stay in the 117s, and actually I was surprised because staying in the 117s, I was actually catching everybody towards the middle to the end of that run. First run, I mean. But I wanted to pit between, once we got to the 20-minute mark, I wanted to pit anytime after that, and then the 40-minute mark, so I was make sure I would be a 2-stop race. And I just cycled through, and I was able to, on that last stop, I was surprised to see Kyle in front of me, but I was able to get by him because he must have pitted a few laps before, and he had a little bit older tires. But it was pretty uneventful, thankfully. I saw some action, but I wasn't involved in it.
Well, there was plenty of action out on the track there, and you guys were putting on a good show. You were back and forth with the 21 and the 221s there, Sanders and the other 21 at Ravitch there, and then you got involved, and you got the 37 of Kyle Pillman involved as well, and the 40 of Rob Partridge and Rob Cobb were going at it as well. So there was a bunch of battles on the track going on, and you guys were going back and forth, so it gave us a good show. But in the end, it's the 71 in Victory Circle, and again, congratulations, and put on a good show for us tonight, and I guess that win actually caps off a good second round for you guys, and you guys will start your next round coming up in the following week.
Yeah, that's the end of the first round, I believe.
Yeah, I just spoke with Johnny Porkinski. He's the head of, if you want, Squeeze Bacon, and he has, from what I understood, I wasn't sure if it was a truckload or a semi-load. Anyway, that's going straight to Florida, to the home of Chris Melton of Squeeze Bacon. So he's going to have Squeeze Bacon for the rest of his life and for all his friends and what have you. But he just wanted to remind me that if it's edible, it is better with Squeeze Bacon.
Sometimes even if it's not edible, it's better.
Absolutely. So thanks to Johnny Porkinski for having sponsored this race.
And I'd like to say one thing. I just got word from my crew chief that they've signed on to remain the rest of the season as my sponsor.
Great news, definitely. So now that you have the pork juice sponsor, you also have the Squeeze Bacon one.
Well, there you have it there, right from Chris Milton and I guess the Squeeze Bacon Company there from the sending him the Squeeze Bacon down to his place, and good luck trying to digest that.
But I'd like to remind our viewers and listeners that if they type squeezed bacon, this is not a joke. This company truly exists. It is based in Sweden, and you can actually buy it. You know, I see if my memory is right, it's $5.99. It's available on their site. It's also available on the Nortex Sim Racing site. And like Brian said before, coming soon in a supermarket near you, because it's the world's perfect food.
Well, there you have it. We got our final results up on the screen now. As you can see, Chris Milton taking the victory tonight in the 71. Ravich in second in 21. Kyle Pillman in third in the 37. Then you got Rob Cobb, Budweiser 12, the 40 of Rob Partridge, Tony Reiner in the 81, the 5 of Floyd Broadley, 91 of Dean Gear, 43 of Chris Jameson, John Vine in the 24, Paul Sanders in that second 21, that Monster Energy Drink 21 there. Don't know what happened to him. Didn't get any report on what happened to Sanders there, but he DNF'd. Got Brian Kenny in 04. He was out. Fred Hensley was out, and Brian Pace was out as well. But it looks like J.D. McGee didn't run for some reason, but he was...
the back problem. I
the
think.
back problem. He said he had a back problem earlier. That's right. We were listening to him earlier, and he had a back problem. So he just stayed there and watched the race. So congratulations again to Chris. Good run, and hopefully we'll carry on to the next one next week when you guys run your second round there. All right, well, tonight looks like we got the music now, and it looks like our final results up on the screen there. Glad to have the Nortex Sim Racing Insomniacs series on tonight at the RC Sim Racing TV, and hopefully we'll do a few more for them this year. And thank Pete for helping me out in the booth as always, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the broadcast, and should be a good one next time we do another one here for the Nortex Sim Racing. So for me, Pete, and Chris Milton, and all the other drivers here, I'd say good night. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and see you next time.
Yeah, have a good one, guys. Don't forget, squeeze bacon, the world's perfect food.